Yeah, that's the one.
Stop clapping, bro. You clap every week. Why are you clapping for? Stop celebrating yourself, bro. No one
I've
cares.
explained this. It's for
No,
syncing
stop.
the audio.
Yeah, sure, bro.
Yeah.
Syncing the audio.
It's for syncing the
Fucking
audio.
nerd. Just do that in other ways. You stupid.
What other way should I do it?
Fuck, I don't know. Just like match the mouth to the. Just make the audio unsynced every week. It'd be way more fun. You know when you don't know something is unsynced.
Yeah.
And then you realize, and then it's the only thing you can notice for the next hour of your life.
So like every Western from the 50s.
Just every show ever from like fucking before when they figured out clapping. They're like, guys.
They were doing it. They didn't even have it. They weren't even editing on computer back then.
Yeah.
So it's just like looking at different tapes and like, that looks about right to me. Okay.
Do you ever think about the struggle of editing video back in the day?
My eldest sister did a film course, not like, I don't know, like college or whatever in Limerick.
Yeah.
Back when videotapes were still a thing.
Yeah.
They had to edit like tape still. And that was like fucking maybe 15 years ago.
I mean, yeah, if you think about colleges, they're at least like 10 years behind the industry at all times, right?
Yeah.
So like when they got to the 90s, they were in the 80s. They got their little chop.
No, but you know what I mean? Like it's not that long ago in terms of movie magic that we've gotten to do everything on a computer.
Yeah.
And even now you edit like smaller files on a computer and then you get like the big prints and send them off to be done, you know.
Yeah,
so
but
you
just
have
like
film prints.
imagine like, you know, when you press the wrong button and you're like undo.
Yeah. They have to go back and like
this motherfucker was there like sellotape and shit at like 3 a.m. in a dark room. Like that was his undo button.
Gluing shit back together. Yeah.
Anyways, well, welcome back to the Indoor Barbecues. We're us. We're still us, and we're still talking shit. We're really sweaty. I don't know where all of you people are, but Ireland is ridiculously hot right now. In terms of Ireland, anyways. It's only like 25 degrees, but that's like 40 to us.
It feels really hot.
It does.
And I don't understand it.
I think because I thought you'd be all right.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But I was actually talking to my manager, and he was like, I'm telling you, heat is hotter in Ireland. I don't know why. It's like this. We still have an intact ozone layer or something. But he's like, I've lived in Brazil. I've lived in all over the continent, like working, being a hotel manager. And he's literally lived in Brazil on the equator. And he's like, it's not as hot as this. And I'm like, do you think that's because you came home and got reclimatized to Ireland again? He's like, no, it's fucking ridiculous. I don't understand it.
I think it's just because Ireland just isn't built for this weather.
It's not. Yeah,
like hot countries that are hot, they're like, oh, well, you know, we'll build houses so that they're like acclimatized for this. We've got air conditioning. We've like thought all of this through. Have you seen like Spain when it rains?
Probably breaks, right?
It fucking floods, dude. Every time.
Everything
it
floods.
happens every year, and every year people are like, I don't know how this keeps happening. It's flooded again. It's like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You're not built for this. Somehow.
Yeah, I guess it's like, when you're prepared. To be fair, when Ireland's fucked, because like Ireland could do everything in the middle.
Yeah.
When it snows, the country shuts down. When it's fucking too hot, the country, well, it actually pipes up, but everyone struggles. Everyone struggles a lot.
It makes conversation easier,
They
though.
start drinking. How's the weather?
Dude, man, this weather's crazy, isn't it? It's so hot. You know, it's a little bit of point difference.
Yeah, we had a little flash flood yesterday in the middle of all of it. I thought it was over. I was very sad because I felt like this weather ends before I get my fucking day off. I'm gonna fucking kill someone. No, but like weather hot.
Yeah, weather hot.
Are we talking about the weather on the podcast?
You know, I mean,
hey, we tried. It was a nice run.
You know,
now we're gonna turn it off. Oh God.
Yeah. Actually suggested we should do the barbecue outdoors today.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's really sweaty in my room. There's some fucking wolf apparently outside the window.
Just chilling.
I don't know if you'll pick that audio up, probably. And I said, yeah, we should record outside. And Sean told me, what did he say to me?
I don't know. You instantly gave up, anyways. So
yeah.
I didn't have to say too much.
Yeah, but you're already going back on like the fundamentals.
The fundamental point of the podcast being our indoor barbecue, which clearly this week has fucking sun on it, because everywhere in the world just has sun on it.
It's
just
so
It's
blinding.
so
It's so
blinding, and it's
blinding.
melting all the ice creams.
Yeah.
I think the sun eats ice cream. What do you think the sun eats?
Gas.
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 Yeah, that's all I got for this week. I'm too sweaty for ideas.
Jesus, what the fuck is going on out there,
I know,
guys?
it is some strange wolf man. I learned there's actually a disease called the Wolfman disease. Well, it's not called, it's like nicknamed the Wolfman disease, but as you can imagine, it's just really real hairy. Well, you don't have it. They look worse. You're just like
Nice.
hairy dude.
Yeah.
Right? What is? Is it like a fucking husky in our state?
I don't think so. I mean, we can probably cut this bit out, right?
We'll be right back. Not the werewolf.
Neighbor's dog.
It's a husky. We found a
Yeah.
husky. Pretty cool husky.
Yeah.
What news you got this week, David? Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
What you got?
I got some
Fucko?
bloody. I got some. Why are you so mean?
I don't know. Just naturally mean. Jesus Christ, he's going.
I mean, he's not having fun. I mean, if we're hot, he's like covered in hair. Imagine that. It'd be worse, probably. I imagine.
They can't sweat either. It's the fucked up part.
Dead Space remake.
Dead Space. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, confirmed.
A few weeks ago was there's a rumor that they're either
Yeah.
rebooting or remaking it. Remake coming to Xbox,
Ah.
PS5, PC.
All the things.
Yeah. So yep.
Nice.
Thought
Cool.
I'd update you on that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it. It's a
Yeah.
horror game. Fuck them. People who play horror games are masochists. It's like, because you got to keep going.
Yeah.
You got, like, you know when you get scared and you like jump in a movie and you're like, oh,
Uh-huh.
but you have to keep going. You have to be the dude in the movie that's overcoming the shit,
Yeah.
which is not no.
No, I'll play
And
it in like
if
a
my
break
if
room.
my dreams have trained me for anything, it's to whenever anything scary happens, is you pause, you're incapable of moving, and then you scream till you wake up. All right, that's my go-to
Okay.
until we figure it out.
Will I move on then?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Dune trailer.
Dune.
Another trailer for Dune. Man, I'm excited for this movie.
Is it better? I don't remember liking the last trailer.
Really?
No.
I think it kind of goes on a little bit too long. It feels like this in the trailer where they're like, "Look at the movie. We're selling you the movie."
Yeah.
And it's like showing a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah.
But
Do you think Dune's going to be any good? Have you read the book?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't there like a million of them?
Well, there's like the first one, and then the dude who wrote that wrote two others, and then I believe he went and fucking died.
They always do that, don't they?
Yeah,
Pieces
authors
of
do.
shit. Assholes.
And then his daughter and her husband were like, well, I mean, no one else is going to write Dune, right? So they just wrote a bunch more Dunes, to mixed quality.
Yeah.
You know? They're pretty fun. I haven't read them all, but I've read that like
give me
core.
like the basic breakdown of Dune, because I know Dune from like
That one documentary we
that
watched
one
about,
doc, which was
about
just,
Jodorowsky's Dune.
which was just that Jodorowsky being
Yeah.
fucking insane. So I
Yeah.
have no concept of what the show thing actually was.
Okay, so Dune's a big space adventure,
Yeah.
right? And it's about essentially this kind of this one planet and their kingdom, and their kingdom's kind of going to shit, right?
Yeah, sounds familiar.
And then they're like, fuck, we got another dude telling us we should go conquer Dune, the planet Dune. Well, it's got a different name, can't remember the name, but the natives call it Dune. We should include it into the Empire because they got this shit on it called spice. Listen, it was the 50s. No one had really...
It was original back then.
Yeah, it was like no one had ever said shit like that before.
Yeah.
And spice real good. Spice real good.
Yeah.
But the main guy in it, Paul, right? He's the son of this epic leader dude. And he's like, Dad, I don't know if I can fucking do this. I don't want to take over from you. I don't know if I want to be a leader. This is kind of weird. And his dad's like, you'll always be my son. And then plot happens. Everyone he loves kind of starts dying and shit.
Oh, they do that.
They do that. And then he kind of has to step up and become a leader. But he's kind of caught between, should he be a leader for his people who are like invaders?
Yeah.
Or should he like help the native people to be like their own people, And it's kind of
Okay.
the journey of He's not like the chosen one or anything. It's the idea of anyone can become anything if they like dedicate themselves to it. You know, if you want to be the hero, you can be the hero. You don't have to be born into it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, first time hearing that. Sounds like every story ever, but also I imagine they did it first.
Big desert worms. Big space desert worms. Yep.
That was it. Closing.
Yeah.
Closing. Big worms.
Big worms.
Go see the big worms.
Go see the big worms.
Worms are great.
I mean, it won't make any money because Jackass is coming out. But apparently the prequel show is getting made. You know, they're already in the works. It's called Dune: The Sisterhood, and it's about like a sect that's a part of the Dune world. So yeah,
I'm sure that will be great for everyone that loves and cherishes the books.
I hope so. You know,
or horrible. You can't. It's hard to please those motherfuckers.
yeah, it is. It is. Like I've got like a passing love for Doom. You know, because it's cool sci-fi. But I know people who are like, if they change anything, I'm gonna riot. I was like, well, you're adapting a book. You're probably gonna change some shit. Probably gonna have to change some shit. You know.
I think it was almost like the books were great and all because nostalgia, but you know, they're not that great most of the time. They're okay.
I think that's just because you're not a big reader.
Well, probably. I guess.
Yeah. Will I move on to the third bit of news outside of the news segment?
You're gonna ask me, bro. You can just move on if you want to move on. You can just,
Could
you
you
just,
like
you can
stop
just
looking
feel it.
over at my?
You can just feel it.
Writing
I'm not reading any of it if that makes you feel better.
No, it doesn't.
Just looking at it.
It's making me paranoid. Anyway, Jordan Peele put a trailer, not a trailer, poster up for his new movie. It's called Nope.
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 What's he doing this time? Is he going more horror, more psychological, more racism?
More
Where's he
horror,
going?
I believe.
Yeah.
Excited for it because, you know, 2 movies he's made so far, pretty good. I really like them. Get Out is awesome. Us. Yeah.
What? Yeah, good. Yeah,
Well,
bad.
it's
Yeah,
good.
between.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I don't think.
I haven't seen it.
Well, like for me personally, it's like it's great performances and all, but I don't know, when I seen it, I don't think I like really enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed Get Out. But then again, maybe the hype of this dude made Get Out, you know, kind of soured the other thing.
I didn't realize that he directed Get Out for ages. I thought it was a different Peele.
Oh,
Because it was like, they were like, oh yeah, Jordan Peele. I was like, oh, that's like the guy from the Key and Peele. And it's like, no, it's the guy from Key and Peele. I'm like, that dude making horror films about racism and woke shit.
yeah,
Jordan.
yeah.
You know when people get stuck in a box and then they eventually get out of the box and you're like, how'd you get out of the box?
How do you do that?
How'd you get out of the box? I always get that from McConaughey. I'm like, how did you go from like the wrong guy to like the sad cunt?
I mean, if you listen to his Oscar speech, he wants to be him in the future 10 years from now. That's my
he
hero.
did it. He did it.
But you know, there's like a million cunts who are like that.
Yeah.
You know, he's like the exception that makes the rule.
Yeah.
You know, of like getting out of your category and like saying weird shit and then that working. You know.
I love Matthew McConaughey. He's such a weird dude.
He's got
He's just walking around, vibing.
Yeah. I think he got really bored during lockdown because like he started a YouTube account and he started Instagram.
I seen that. It was like Texas something.
Yeah, but his Instagram is just him like putting up reels and being like, man, I don't think you understand that today is the today of tomorrow, and the future, man, it's only what you allow it to be. You gotta reach for it. And it's just that for like forever. I'm like, yeah, all right, dude.
You know when you're like, oh, these people that have achieved great things and strive for great things think about this stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that makes sense. But also like, bro, that's all the time. Like really, like fucking chill out.
Fucking exhausting.
You know, like people that run like motivational Instagram accounts or whatever, and they're inspired every day. I'm like, bro, just give it a break.
Yeah.
Just like you gotta conquer the day every day and do your best every day. I'm like. I'm like, what about like ice cream and shit, bro?
I like Instagram inspirational accounts.
Yeah.
That are like that have like really bad spellings.
Oh, like the thing. I was thinking more along the lines of a random fucking I've read a few like motivational books, and I seen the guy that had had an Insta, one of the authors from one. I was like, oh yeah, I'll subscribe. Clearly, I enjoy his stuff, and then it's like he talks about it every day. Like, I know the book I read was all about like stoicism and seize the day every day, and take these lessons on board and learn every day. But I'm like, bro, stop every day. Can I just wake up one day, like jerk off and go back to sleep or something? Like eat a banana?
No, every day.
Like every fucking
Every
day.
day.
You want me to like be stoic? I'm just like, bruh. You think Marcus Aurelius didn't get tired? That motherfucker was you think he didn't just take a day off and bang like 8 concubines or whatever they did back in the day?
Huh?
You know what a concubine is?
Yeah, I know, but that took a turn there.
I was trying to think of what like rich fucking emperors did back in the day. They like ate and fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, no, fair.
In between all the murder.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else they would be doing.
No, because my brain was just like modern day motivational shit, like gym bros and shit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you said the word concubine. I'm like, oh wait, where are we? What are we talking about?
I said Marcus Aurelius, the old emperor boy. He came up with the old.
Honestly,
Anyways,
I just assumed someone stole Marcus Aurelius' name and was like, yeah, we're fitness, bro.
I'm fitness, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
man.
Anyways, you guys should take a break every once in a while. Like fucking the Daily Stoic dude, whatever his name is, Ryan Holiday.
Yeah,
needs to fucking chill out. He needs to have an off day for the rest of us to feel better about ourselves. That's my point.
It just kind of reminds me of the horse from Animal Farm. Have you read Animal Farm?
No, I've not read it.
It's a metaphor for Stalinism. Blah blah.
Yeah.
But the horse, he gets up earlier every day to work for the farm.
Yeah.
And leaves later every day, because he wants to work for the farm. And when he's in his old age, he can go to the pastures and enjoy and relax his time, and enjoy it. Because the farm will take care of him because of the work he put in, because he did it every day forever.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because he worked himself every day forever, he never got to relax because he fucking died of overwork. Wow. And anytime I see those inspirational dudes, like your fucking Gary V's and shit, they're like, yeah, dude, I get up every day at 6 a.m. I don't see my family. I don't see my friends. I work. And I work. And it's like, and I've accomplished this. And it's like, okay, so you've accomplished that. Surely now you break. It's like, no! Now that I've got to this point, I need to get to step 3 of my plan.
They don't stop, bro.
Yeah, it's like, when is it enough?
They don't go.
When is it enough?
I don't think it is enough.
I
think that's the drive. I think that's the enjoyment, is achieving things. Did you really bring up Gary V?
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
He's my go-to, like, because just that video of him, like, hustling a fucking 3-year-old.
Yeah.
He's like going to garage sales and he's like buying shit off kids. He's like, this Elsa doll is actually worth $15. You fucking idiot child.
You dumb motherfucker.
You dumb bitch. I bought this packet of Hot Wheels for $2.50 and I flipped it for a tenner. It's like, cool, dude. Take a day off.
I think
take a day off.
My idea of motivational people like strives between the absolute like. I think I got a good grasp. I feel like this is what everyone says. It's like, bro, I only read like the real motivational books. Like I'll read 1 or 2 of them, and then when they start getting too peppy, I'm like, I'm out. Got a bit.
What do you mean? What's too peppy?
When they're like fucking, because the one I read is very popular. It's by this guy called Mark Manson, and it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And his old mantra basically boils down to, like, just don't try. Just go through your life and don't try, but don't really try, because there's no point. But like, try, and it's like, what did you say to me?
That sounds like more effort, honestly.
No, but it's basically just. I imagine it's what you'd want to hear when you're like 16 and you're worried about shit.
Yeah.
It's like one of the random concepts is like boiling stuff down to the absolute like thing of just like think of the most stupidest shit you avoided when you were like in school or whatever. It's like you didn't go to class because you're like, oh, I didn't have my homework done. And you're like, why didn't you go into class? 'Cause I didn't have my homework done. What's gonna happen if you don't have your homework done? They're gonna give out to me. Then what's gonna happen? That's about it, I imagine, yeah. It's like, it's just shit like that. It's like, well, you don't bother, bro. Don't give a fuck. Just show up. It's fine. But then it goes between like that and like, bro, wake up every day and say, do this shit. Do it. Do it.
So loud. Oh my god.
Why did that hurt? I'm so thirsty or something.
Because we've got.
I really hurt my throat.
There's no liquid.
Oh my god.
All the liquid is on your skin because it's so fucking hot in here.
Actually, it really hurt yelling there. Oh my god.
I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. So, you know, whatever gets you up in the morning, go wake up at 6 a.m. or don't. Do whatever.
Inspirational. Maybe this will inspire you too.
Bang your concubines, whatever.
Maybe this will inspire you too, Sean. Irish people in the news.
Wait, that's us.
Yeah.
Wait, that's our people.
The Galway Film Festival is currently going on.
One, is it?
Yeah, it's currently on.
What? Where?
In Galway. Here in Galway.
Where?
In the Palace, like. Palace is open. They're doing a lot of outdoor screenings. They're doing some indoor screenings. When you tell
me this?
I told you this like last week.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. Liar.
It started on the 20th and it ends on the 25th.
Fuck. You gotta go to that.
Yeah. There's a good amount of what you call it. That's the word I'm looking for.
You're a horse.
I'm a horse. Yeah. That's the movie. I'm a horse. No, there's a bunch of movies that are in Irish, like that are high standard, that are like good. Like internationally, I'm getting like international recognition, even though they're Irish.
Yeah,
and that's cool. We like to see it.
Yeah. Like what?
I didn't write any names.
Now I gotta go to this fucking film flat.
Yeah.
How do you book shit? Do you just go to the website?
You just go to Palace's website. Yeah.
Ah.
I was gonna go yesterday, and then I just had like a really bummer day. I had like 2 days in a row where I was just like down in the dumps.
Nice.
But
now
I'm
three,
good
and
again.
you get a free fourth one. Fuck.
I don't want more.
you get more. It just keeps going.
No. I spent last night watching Gary Vee videos, and now you know.
Why don't you just wake up at 6 a.m. and scam 6-year-olds? He seems to great. Have fun out of it.
Because I like sleep. You know. Yeah. All right, wheel of news.
My throat really hurts. To be honest.
I'll do a lot of talking for you.
Spin the wheel.
Thank God this segment doesn't involve you talking or anything.
I would never talk. It's for bitches. What we got? Oh, what? That's it. Hey.
It removes the piece every. You say this every week. It removes the thing so you can so we don't get iCarly like 10 times.
I miss iCarly. Valve promised Half-Life 3 if they sell enough Steam Decks.
Steam Decks.
Steam Decks. Is that the little Steam PSP?
Yeah.
Steam SP?
Yeah.
They promise
it's
Half-Life.
PC.
Are they fucking bribing people now for Half-Life 3? Are they fucking maybe they're like mob bossing it? Yeah. They're like, if you happen to fall off a truck or whatever, we could get a Half-Life 3. Maybe. Yeah, it's gotta be true. This sounds like some Gabe Newell type-esque shit. Piece of fucking shit. Won't make it goddamn third goddamn game. Fuck, I want Left 4 Dead 3 really bad. They won't make it.
I lied to you.
You lied.
I lied. They're never doing Half-Life 3.
They'll do it eventually.
No, they won't.
They will when
they're too busy making Steam.
Did you ever hear of that little conspiracy? The Valve were gonna, whatever E3 it was, they were gonna release their new PC console for people, and with it they were gonna do a bundle that they were gonna release Half-Life 3, Left 4 Dead 3, and fucking Kingdom Hearts 3, all with the new console, and then they never did it. The whores, but they would have got so much money.
I mean, every year there's a new rumor that Half-Life 3 is coming out. I mean, they did a VR last year, this year. Fairly recently, they did a side chapter of Half-Life.
I don't really give a shit about Half-Life. I never played Half-Life, but Left 4 Dead 3, I'm still waiting for. I know Left 4 Dead 3 is, you can basically get Left 4 Dead 3 now by just modding Left 4 Dead 2.
I mean, yeah,
but that's not the same.
Anyway, yeah, Steam Decks.
Fucking Steam Decks.
They're making a portable PC. You'll be able to change the SSD and play League of Legends, I guess.
It's gonna be terrible, right? Yeah, I feel like they're going to be terrible, whatever the Steam Decks are.
Yeah,
I've seen the little mouse pad they have, and I'm like, this seems like the worst idea ever. But then Valve Valve don't, they don't give a fuck, bro. They just make money.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna question it. Clearly, they've done enough testing. You think they're gonna sell enough, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, they're not doing Half-Life 3. Like, that bit, that's a lie.
They better make Left 4 Dead 3. Go
All
next.
right.
Go next. Go next. I'm not getting into this. I'm not arguing in front of our children. I'm not gonna turn them into me.
Yeah? You gonna read it out?
Batgirl movie news.
Yeah, thanks. I cue up the wheel to when you say it, not when it lands, you know?
True.
Yeah, there's some casting.
Let's go. Fuck yeah.
Leslie
Whore.
Grace. Okay.
Shit.
Okay, thank you.
Leslie
Appreciate
Grace.
that.
Not
Leslie
you,
Grace.
not you, Leslie. You're not a whore. Well, you might be. I don't know. Whatever you're into, Les.
Leslie Grace is cast in the lead role as Batgirl, as
Not to be
Barbara
a
Gordon.
lesbian called Les. Oh, come on. That's good. That's good one. That's good. Sorry. I just thought of that. It'd be funny.
That's like what? That's the fucking name they give like a in a weird Christian PSA to like not trust gay people. They're like Les the lesbian's coming into town.
Les the lesbian.
Yeah. You're like, she wears trucker shirts, but she doesn't like men. She's gonna make your daughter a
hates her.
feminist.
Oh God.
You know?
Watch out for Leslie the lesbian. I'm trying to think of the other one. Like, if,
The one for
Gordon the gay.
Nah, the one for
Colonel
gay
the
men is just Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
Yeah, Dick Grayson.
Yeah. What about
Because his name's Dick.
Dick
Yeah.
Grayson?
Yeah.
He's grazing your dick.
Anyway, the guys from Bad Boys for Life
Oh no!
are
Fuck,
directing
next.
directing the movie.
They're directing the Batgirl movie.
Yeah.
Oh God!
I'm kind of
How much tits are gonna be in this costume?
I don't know. I mean,
Bunch those bitches.
I assume that they're because I haven't even seen Bad Boys for Life because fucking why bother?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean the fact that they called the third one Bad Boys for Life. Why didn't you? Why did? Because they obviously going to try and make a fourth one.
It's kind of funny because you know the second movie where
Two Bad, Two Boys?
Yeah. What's the fuck's it called? Martin Lawrence, whatever his character's name is fucking. You know when he starts getting real spiritual and like into like fucking therapy sessions and group therapy and all that. It's just they really double down on that. So he's like he doesn't shoot anyone in the third one. He's like being a pacifist, and then they keep like. They keep doing like the Daniel Glover from like Lethal Weapon, like, why you keep making me do this shit? I'm too old for this shit.
Aren't they like the same age?
Yeah. But Will Smith has aged well and Martin Lawrence has not aged well.
Fair enough.
So it's kind of just like this guy hanging out with like his like older brother of 20 years going around, and he doesn't want to shoot anyone because he's like all about worshiping fucking, I don't even know. I think they make him like a Buddhist or something.
Oh.
Yeah, the movie's terrible.
Yeah, well, you know, I think, because I still haven't seen it, but I assume they hired those guys because they were able to ape Michael Bay's directorial style. So I assume they'll just say, make a generic action movie. And they'll be like, okay.
Okay, man.
You know, some John Wick-esque looking shit. Yeah. Good on them, I guess.
Good job.
Yeah.
Do. I'm trying to read them as it spins around. The Kaiju Score movie.
Yeah.
The Kaiju Score? The Kaiju Score movie. The Kaiju Score movie. Like a Kaiju bank heist? The Kaiju Score? That sounds like a great movie. Copyright that. Mm-hmm. Indoor barbecue. Copyright. How do you actually copyright something? Can you just say out loud you copyright it? Is that how it works?
That's not how it works.
Is that how it works? No?
No.
But what if I just show them the footage back in court and I'm like, I clearly copyrighted it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, then if we shake on it and we agree that we both acknowledge that it's copyright, that's one owner and one witness.
Ah,
so yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
The Kaiju Score, like the Kaiju from Pacific Rim, or the Kaiju. What does Kaiju mean again?
Kaiju is like big monster.
Big monster.
Big monster.
Yeah,
That's
but
what the name
is that an
means.
actual word? Okay, big monster.
It's a real word.
Big monster. What, they have a word for that?
Yeah.
For what? Of course they do. Fucking nerds.
Because all the monsters in Godzilla they're kaijus.
Kaiju.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. True. I'm still thinking kaiju bankais. I'm thinking like big lizards, and just like the subtitles going under there. Rah, rah. I'm just like, son of a bitch. I'm.
Okay. So the Kaiju Score is a comic.
Okay.
Right. That was published in April, I believe. It's only got one issue out yet.
About kaiju bankais.
It's about someone doing a heist during a kaiju attack.
Fuck, so close.
Yeah. It's not about
Shit.
kaijus heisting a human bank. Although
You don't know yet.
that would be hilarious.
It's only the first edition or first series, whatever the fuck. They could go down there. Hey, pay me, whores, if you steal this idea.
But yeah, they've got people to adapt the comic now.
Yeah.
The guys who wrote what's it called? What's that? What was that Superman movie where Superman was like could you stop singing?
Sorry.
What are you doing? This is a podcast.
That's stuck in my head.
But it is like an audio medium.
I know.
So if you
I
start,
said sorry.
it's the unprofessionalism, you know? It's the unprofessionalism. It's breaking my heart. You know? I don't think I want to do this anymore.
You want to do this?
I don't, you know? I come in, I get all prepared and shit. And then you just like sing over me while I'm trying to like explain stuff.
You just got it. You're just a whore. You're just in it for the cash. I'm just here to hang out with my friend and talk shit, man. And you know what he said to me earlier? He's like, can we just get any sponsorship possible?
Because I don't want to go back
Like
to
some
work.
job. Go back to work, motherfucker. That was your. What do you think they're gonna pay you? We got 2 subscribers.
We got 7.
$50 each.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I really don't want to go back to work.
Yeah, I was pretty anxious about going back to it,
Yeah.
and then I got in. It was fine, so
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah. Do you want to hear about the kaiju?
I do want to hear about the kaiju score. I'm very interested in the kaiju score. I mumbled like 3 lyrics to the song, and you just lose your shit.
Yeah. It's been a tough time.
The kaiju score really getting to you.
So the guys who made that Superman movie where it's a horror movie, but not the Man of Steel one, the one where he's just like a little kid.
No.
It's called like Bloodborne or something.
God.
Or Bright Sport Kid.
I don't know.
I'm just I pushed a bunch of sweat into my eyes.
You alright, buddy? You
It's
okay?
fucking stinging.
You doing okay?
My eyes are stinging right now.
Yeah, we can take a break. This is a pausable medium.
No, it all stays in.
Why do they keep making fucking Supermans? Why can't they just stop?
I don't know. I thought it was very funny when they were like, "What if Superman was an asshole?" I was like, "Oh no, they made that movie. Don't even worry about it."
I do. To be fair, I do kind of like the idea of a little Superman asshole kid.
Yeah.
Where it's like, Mom, Mom, I want McDonald's. There's McDonald's at home. He picks up McDonald's, drops it at the fucking house. He's like, "You're right."
You're like, "Hey, honey, maybe stop." It's like, I don't know, Mom. Maybe don't kidnap a kid. I don't know. Maybe don't do that.
Just the fucking, sir, could I go to the bathroom? I don't know, can you? Literally breaks through the man's fucking body, splits his corpse in half, takes a piss and flies back while there's 19 children looking at me. He's like, guess I could. Motherfucker.
Why didn't they make that movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, so the guys who made Brightburn, that's what it's called. It's called Brightburn.
Brightburn.
Are currently writing the Kaiju Score adaptation. I hope it's a good movie.
Yeah.
The comic, from what I've seen, is like really kind of cartoony looking,
Yeah.
and it's got like a lot of like really like fantastical kind of colors in it.
What's the world? What's the setting? Is it just like another Pacific Rim type shit where the kaijus just keep attacking?
It's kind of like Godzilla-esque, where there's just big monsters just going about, and it's about a guy, and he's like, I'm fucking there's like big monsters everywhere.
Who cares?
And he takes a selfie with one of the monsters at one point, because he's just up on a roof, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna die by kaiju, I might as well fucking get a picture or whatever. And then he's not dead, and he's like, I mean, like, no one's gonna be looking at like regular crime when there's a fucking kaiju attack, right? Like, surely not.
Surely.
So he's gonna put a team together, and the guy who wrote it, or is like the comic, describes it as a Tarantino movie set in the corner of a Godzilla world.
I mean, that seems great.
Yeah.
That seems like that's a good pitch.
Yeah.
That's a good pitch.
Yeah.
I was flabbergasted.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Pity he's not making the movie, but
Good job, Kaiju Score. I look
Yeah.
forward to watching you. You son of a bitch. My throat still really hurts, brother. What the fuck? Did I yell that loud? What's it, John Carpenter says more snake, Pliskin. What the fuck? What are you? More Snake Plissken, please. Snake Plissken, is that a dude?
Yeah, that's a dude.
Is that a guy?
Yeah,
The
I
guy
like
from
how
the Snake universe.
you said, "Oh, my throat still hurts from yelling,"
Yeah.
and then just yelled again.
That's different yelling though. That's going from like there, like to the ah. I see. I don't know what I did before. It's like not affecting the same area.
All right.
John Carpenter.
You know who John Carpenter is?
Carpenter.
Nah, he's director of The Thing.
I know. John
Halloween.
Carpenter is. Dumb bitch.
What else did you make? Trying to think of stuff he's made.
I just know the thing.
Yeah. Halloween. Oh yeah, and obviously like Escape from LA and Escape from New York, which are the movies featuring Snake Plissken. The only reason he made a sequel in the first place is because Kurt Russell was like, "Come on, dude, these are fun movies to make," and he was like,
"Oh yeah, I have seen Escape from New York. Oh,
Yeah.
that's by him.
Yeah.
That's who Snake is?
Yeah.
I never knew that guy's name. And
No.
I mean, it doesn't matter in the movie. You don't really give a shit.
You don't really care about his name.
He's got an eye patch. He's got a thing. He's like, blah.
Yeah.
Did South Park do a parody piss take of that?
Probably.
Where like he's it's basically Escape from New York, but the main villain guy is the Antichrist, and they set him up in they set up Cartman in some weird contraption that's like torture machine that's gonna kill him, and like halfway through it breaks and he's like, "Ha! I'm the Antichrist. I'm a terrible carpenter. I'm the opposite to whatever Jesus." And you're like, dude, what is this bit you're doing right now? But it was just, it was very literally. They got the energy on point for Escape from New York.
Yeah. Well, yeah. John Carpenter says he reckons he's got 2 more stories in him.
Snake Plissken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like so many other cities he could escape from.
I'd love a Snake Plissken modern day movie.
I'd love another one of those, but just they don't recast. They don't try to de-age Kurt Russell. He's whatever age he currently is.
Yeah.
And he's just somehow survived this long in this fucking insane world. And he's like, I don't know, escape from Paris. Put it in Europe. I haven't tried to escape Europe. That'd be pretty funny.
Have you ever seen that movie? Where it's not Escape from Paris, but it's like Love in Paris or something.
From Paris with Love?
From Paris with Love, yeah. And it's John Travolta and that guy, Nathan, in my head it's saying. But I just remember that movie and I'm going to watch it tonight because it is the strangest fucking movie ever. It's just a bald John Travolta going around Paris, just like being fucking weird. And I'm sorry that tangent went in there, but I just remember that from whatever you just said. Go watch From Paris with Love right now and just have fun. Have a weird hour of your life. Yeah, I watched Snake Plissken. It's such a... I don't know how they would fare in modern times, the old Snake Plissken, because it's such a... Like, that vibe to me is like Demolition Man and like Escape from New York and like whatever that Terminator is. Not the Terminator. I think it's another edgy. I think it's like Starship Troopers. No, it's a different kind of vibe. But just, yeah, them two in particular, like, I don't know how you do them. And I think they just overthink them, I think.
Yeah. They always had like a lot of like needless like subplots and shit like that. You just need something really simple.
You just want like do what you did before. Again.
Yeah.
You could do it way cheaper this time. Yeah, but why not make it better? No. Just do it again the same way.
I mean, I like it like if they are to do it to just use the same old kind of techniques for like filming it and shit.
Yeah.
You know, because like a lot of things when they bring it back for like a third entry after however many years, it just feels like it's a really kind of cheaply put together CG fest.
Yeah.
Which there's nothing wrong with CG. But it's a real tonal shift when you go from a film that looks like it was like done with matte paintings and everything, like it's got that grainy quality to it, to when the modern time, it's like you're trying to capture the same vibe, but now everything looks too clean and too polished and shit. It's like you've lost a little bit of that charm.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
So.
It's gotta just look shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Blade is what I was thinking of. Another one that kind of fits into that weird world.
Or like the first Blade is like
Yeah.
very much its own thing. I mean, there is some weird fucking early 2000s CGI in that as well, but it fits.
Yeah.
It really fits for that. But yeah, by the time you get to the third one of those,
I'd watch some more Snake Plissken.
Yeah.
Watch from Escape from New York. It's cool.
It's good.
Cool vibes.
Yeah.
Onto the next one before this husky fucking explodes, bro. He's still howling.
I feel so bad.
It's actually making me a little sad.
It's kind of
What? There's another Superman show.
no. There's another Superman show.
I'm so sick of talking about Superman.
Nah, dude.
I'm so done with Superman. He's the most boring fucking superhero ever. I just hate him.
He's not.
He really is.
They're just bad at putting him in movies and shows.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, it's just
Michael B. Jordan
what?
is making a Superman show on HBO.
What's he gonna be? Superman again?
Yeah, but they might do Val Zod, which is Superman from Earth 2.
Yeah.
So he's like got like a different origin, because instead of being Kal-El, he's like Zod's kid, and he's like, ah, dude, I love being Superman, and they're like, hey, your dad's the mass murderer. He's like, wait, what?
Who?
What? And he questions like his morality and like
Ah.
nurture versus nature, all of that kind of shit. And Michael B. Jordan's like a pretty good actor,
Yeah.
and but it's weird because there's already another Superman show currently going on CW, and they're already rebooting Superman with J.J. Abrams producing for a movie, and it's like, guys, get your shit together.
As not a fan of Superman at all, just being generic. Just I don't know anything about. I'm so sick of seeing anything Superman. Like, I don't know what he's like in the comics. I hope he's I hope you've gotten endless hours of enjoyment out of the comics and all the storylines. But I don't care. I want him to go away. I want him to leave, and I want him to never come back, because I'm so sick of his stupid face. And he's just flying around, and he's just breaking shit, and he's like, I'm invincible, and then some guy shows up, and he gets his ass kicked for 20 minutes, then he beats him. And I don't, every time. I don't care. Go back to, like, make it Smallville or something. It was more interesting.
What?
Fucking, I don't know.
No.
It was something else, bro. At least he was trying to get laid in the middle of it all or something. I don't know, it was a subplot somewhere.
Yeah.
No,
All right, then.
I have nothing to say about Superman, to be honest. I didn't even realize I had that hatred for Superman until you asked me, and I was like, anything I've watched of Superman. PETA versus Jackass. What did they do?
Have you seen?
Did they get more snakes biting penises?
Nah, biting faces now.
That surprised me
Yeah.
better in my head.
Did you see the trailer for Jackass Forever?
Yeah, I don't even like Jackass, and it got me excited.
I'm pretty excited for it. I'm pretty hyped. No, apparently PETA's like, I don't know. They've taken a break from like killing dogs. That fucking shit they do.
What? Wait, what?
Oh yeah, PETA.
PETA kill dogs?
PETA
PETA?
can't like house because they take in
For a
so many
second-
dogs.
For a second, I thought it was like PETA from the Hunger Games versus Jackass, and I was like, what is that show going to be like? I was like, is this the other Superman show or something? It's like, why is he fighting Jackass, bro?
No. It's
PETA!
the animal organization.
Yeah, I know.
They
I was trying to do a comedy.
You're trying to do a comedy? What like
PETA!
like Hunger Games?
It's just the fact that you have it in capitals.
Yeah.
All I can hear in my head is PETA!
And your brain went to like the Hunger Games and not fucking Lois Griffin?
No. Oh, that works too.
PETA!
PETA, what are you doing, PETA?
Oh, I want a horrible episode of Family Guy where they've just got the crew of Jackass in to do voices, and it's just like, hey, Lois, look, it's the guys from Jackass.
It's the truck. It's the tour bus of Jackass runs into Peter's car, and they have like the PETA versus the chicken, but it's the cast of Jackass, and he's just beating the fuck out of Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O in all manner of stunts and animals and shit.
I don't know. I'd kind of prefer if they got Seth MacFarlane in a fat suit and put him in Jackass. Peter. They're like, oh, you're not so tough when it's live action, huh? Not so tough when it's live action, motherfucker.
I did love the little excerpt from the trailer of just like, you know, Steve-O being like, concussions are fine. Concussions are all good when you're like under 50. And Johnny Knoxville's 49, so I think we're good. And then just instantly gets hit by a bull. And you're like, oh. They're such a jovial, you know, little group of guys. You can't help but love them. Even though the actual Jackass itself, like, I'm not that big of... I'll watch it like once. And
I enjoy them.
Yeah, just there's only so much of Steve-O hurting himself I can watch before I'm like, bro, just go back to doing drugs at least. You need something to numb the pain.
Nah, dude. He's happy with his health, I believe.
Yeah. No, he's doing like good now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't who got kicked off? Mr. Margera was like doing a bunch of drugs or something.
Yeah. One of the conditions for him being on the show or being on the set for this one was that you had to take like because he's bipolar.
Yeah.
So you have to like take his medication and like, you know, not be an alcoholic and shit. Yeah. And they had like 2 or 3 other conditions, and apparently he broke them. You know. Yeah. And they were like, "Listen, dude, we just can't. You know, we can't afford this. Yeah. You know, because everyone else is clean up, so it's not like they can get, I don't know, like group deal insurance or whatever." And yeah, like even like the director of Jackass.
I assume most of them are just fucking recovering drug addicts.
Yeah. I mean, I assume all of them are like, but they all seem to have like gotten past it well enough.
Yeah. No, I mean they did. How would you be on the set of Jackass in like the 2000s and not have been doing drugs?
Oh yeah, like
it would have been more difficult.
Like be sober and doing all that shit? No, not at all. No.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny definitely needed to quit. That motherfucker aged like 20 years in 2 days.
I mean, like apparently his hair like has been grey since they started doing Jackass. He's just been dyeing it.
Oh, it's not even the hair. It's just his fucking eye. Oh, it's like, you know, like whatever. It's, you know, as I love Johnny Knoxville, but like just the man. There's a look of he's had a few concussions. Yeah, you can't help but like notice. Yeah, you know, still a relatively handsome man. Just looks like he's permanently having a bad hangover. Yeah. So getting back to the news, Peter's like, "Hey, don't do stuff with animals, you assholes." Peter, like, stop doing stuff with the animals, jackass. Now I want the Peter versus Peter crossover. It's Peter versus Peter versus Peter. I continue. I continue. This point for just Peter. No. Don't skip it. What are they doing? What they're pissed about animals?
They want people to boycott Jackass 4 if they don't remove any of the stunts involving animals.
They've already done them. What are you gonna do? Waste a stunt?
Well, they reckon it's like normalizing animal endangerment.
Dude, like, you know all those horrible stories about bonfires and people like blowing up cats with fireworks and shit. You think those people got the idea from Jackass, bro? Yeah. If you're messed up, you're a little messed up, you know? Watching fucking goddamn snake bite a guy's face isn't going to give you the idea to go fuck with snakes.
I mean, they put the warning in every Jackass to not do the shit they're doing.
Do you even see it anymore? I don't even see it. It just pops up and I go, that's the Jackass thing. I don't even go, that's the safety warning.
That's the safety
warning. Jackass thing.
They're doing a reference to Jackass. Yeah. Like, nah, dude. They're telling you to not kill yourself.
No. Yeah. Performed by professionals. Sure, bro.
Yeah. Or idiots.
Yeah, well, I mean, Peter, keep it up, Peter. Good job. I hope. I
don't
they
kind of suck.
I don't think you're winning this one.
Yeah, they seem to do like a bunch of bad shit.
They gotta, you know, they had an idea. Yeah. Hasn't quite worked out. It's fallen into this weird.
Do you remember?
They've done a communism. They've done a communism.
They started off good ideals.
Yeah, they're like, we should save the animals, and everyone's like, I can get behind that. And then they're like, okay, we're gonna kill these people.
I'm sorry, what?
What? What about the animals? Yeah, but these people put lipstick on the monkeys, and you're like, so we're gonna kill them? Yeah. Don't you love animals? I do. Then get in the fucking truck. Alright.
Remember when they publicly said, they were like, yeah, fuck Steve Irwin. Fuck that dude. Because they're like, I bet the manta ray didn't like him approaching. You know, it's like, didn't the dude like love animals and care them?
That's where they lost most of the support. That was the final straw for everyone. They're like disowning Steve Irwin. You're like,
what are you? They're like, dude,
you can't be disowning Steve Irwin, bro.
It's just kind of funny. They're like, I can't believe like so many people support a man whose like career is built around animals. Like, yeah, but like helping them. Like, he wasn't, like, beating them on camera and shit.
Yeah, but
you
he
know?
jumped on that one crocodile who really got upset about it. He was really traumatized afterwards. You know, the thing that, like, has fucking crushes, like, animals in its jaws every day. Oh, no, did some Australian dude give you a piggyback for 5 minutes? How are you going to get over it? Bud, you emasculated the crocodile. That crocodile is never going to get over that. All the other crocodiles make fun of him.
You
God
got
damn
jumped
it,
on by an
Steve.
Australian.
Yeah. You got jumped by Steve Owen. I would have bit him. No, you wouldn't have. There was so many people there. Yeah, I would have bit him, you little pussy.
I know we're giving them voices, but I'd much prefer if they're just going, "Arr, arr, 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 arr,
Just random stuff. Every time you go, "Arr," I just see peeking on the microphone.
arr, 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 arr."
Oh, that's gone now. Fuck. But just sometimes you're a little bit.
It's just PETA interviewing. No, wait, it's the fucking alligator in court.
Oh,
He's like, "Sir, how did that make you feel?" Arr, 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 arr.
it's like a guy signing behind the.
It cuts to the like the lady doing the typing in the corner, and she's just writing "arr, arr, arr, arr."
Slamming her face into the top. Just cuts to like his family in the corner and his mother crying as it's just like "Arr, arr, arr, arr." Sad crocodile in the corner.
The fucking
Oh no.
the what you call it? But the PETA what you call it lawyer comes out and he's like, no, it wouldn't be the PETA lawyer. It'd be Steve Irwin's lawyer. He's like, so when we talk about fake tears, whose tears do we call them? And it just points around at the crocodile. Like tears going down his face. How can we be sure those crocodile tears aren't crocodile tears?
This is where like crocodile Jack Nicholson breaks out.
He's just got the same tone. He's just got big angry eyebrows on him.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh fuck!
Crocodile courtroom, beautiful.
That's
we gotta do that.
I'm pitching that.
That's a great. We should do that one.
Yeah.
Get the like fake, you know, the big T-Rex suit that's going around. That's all
Yeah.
viral. Get that, but just get an alligator suit. Just
one of the
subtitles.
inflatable ones.
Yeah, that'd be a great. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Before we get stuck on the
Okay.
wonderful idea of the crocodile court, how do we know they're real tears? Arr. The whole crowd of crocodiles and people gasp. He got us, motherfucker. Wheel of news. Where are we at? Why is I get so blind? Daytona, USA, CCE sells for 1.77 million. Daytona, USA, CCE.
Yeah.
Daytona is a place. USA is a place. Daytona is also a race.
Yeah.
CCE.
It's
CCE.
Champion Circuit Edition.
Fuck. Oh, another video game?
Daytona USA Champion Circuit Edition
The fuck,
for
bro?
the Sega Saturn, I believe.
Why do
Is
you keep coming back with more video games?
because they keep outselling each other.
Have you have you Googled a few things now that it keeps coming up?
Well, no,
for you?
because I look at video game news
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, this is happening.
This is
So yeah, Daytona USA Champion Circuit Edition sells for $1.77 million.
Is it more? What sold last week? Was it Zelda? For like 1.8?
It was Super Mario Super Mario 64
Yeah.
for
Aye.
$1.56 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They're just upselling every week. What's Daytona USA? Some random racing game?
Yeah, it's a racing game.
Ah.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
It's also a lie.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that bit of the.
Yeah.
segment. I was just like, I was too busy distracted by Crocodile Court.
Yeah, it was a lie. I lied to you.
Daytona USA. I was about to say no one's buying American racing games. Racing games are like not popular enough to be unless you're buying like Need for Speed Undercover.
Yeah,
In 20 years time, that shit is cherished by the world.
I wanted to get like a Dreamcast game
Yeah.
because the Dreamcast was like Sega's last console, and I figured that would be like a good one. But then I looked at the list of Dreamcast games, and I was like, oh, yeah, no wonder this thing fucking failed. There's nothing like exclusive for it that's any good.
I think you overestimate my knowledge of video game consoles that came out before my time. Because like I know of them, but I have no idea what the fuck was on them, at all.
You never played a Dreamcast?
No.
Oh.
First console I ever had was PS1,
Ah,
which was great.
it's the
PS2
same generation.
Then I got an X. Is that the same generation?
Yeah, yeah. Was PlayStation, GameCube, and Dreamcast.
Oh, I thought they lost. I thought they were just terrible, and the PS1 was better.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. And
Then why
the
would you
thing,
buy the other two?
well, because GameCube had Smash Bros.
Ah, fucking nerds.
Yeah, and
Trying to play
Sega,
Smash.
you know, they were like a big company. And then they did the Dreamcast, and they were kind of on the way out at that point, and like that's like the big. You've seen that clip from the first E3 conference. Sega came out with the Dreamcast. It was either Dreamcast or like the Sega Saturn. I can't remember which one it was, but it was the same year the PlayStation. And the Dreamcast, like Sega were like, oh, we're gonna sell this for like $3.99 and $4.99,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, ooh. And then the PS1, Sony came out and were like, okay, so we're gonna have like a brief discussion of the price. And a dude came out with a tiny little piece of paper. He goes $1.99, and then he stepped off stage. So yeah, don't do a mic drop with these mics, but yeah, that was essentially, it was like $1.99.
Yeah, that it do be like that. Sometimes ramping the price. Everyone can't be Apple.
Yeah.
Not everyone can have the prestige.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like Xbox, like because the Xbox, the PS2 was really really popular because cheap and good.
Yeah, and
PS1 same thing. Xbox,
PlayStation went insane
Yeah.
with the PS3.
Yeah, they fucked that a little,
Yeah.
and then Xbox were like, why don't we charge nothing? And then they swooped in for a while, and then Xbox One came out, and they did the same thing. It seems to be a little bit of cycle here.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you get cocky and you're like, oh, we can do anything. And then
Yeah.
you realize, oh, no, there's competitors.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
They really they did their best. To be fair, they really tried with that whole one console for all fucking type thing, where it's like have your TV and everything. That everyone was like, no, I just want to play the video games on my video game console. I have a TV already. And then they were like, yeah, but you can't play it without it. And then they were like, oh, okay, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to buy the other one. And then they were like, oh, you can. We changed it now.
yeah.
You don't need to connect or that stuff or that stuff. And it's like, yeah, but you said you did. It was like,
We were just like doing a prank or
we
whatever.
got Halo. We got Halo.
We got the Halo company. Come on, guys. We got the Halo guys.
Did that restart?
No, there's one thing left, I believe, to spin. And then it restarts.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I can't remember where our audio cut out last week. So,
I think our audio cut out because the batteries died.
Oh,
that's why it cut out.
We were good.
Yeah.
All right, do another spinny spin. Are we on the last spinny spin?
We're on the last spinny spin. Do you want to stop and start the thing though? The cannon?
The cannon.
The cannon? Yeah.
The cannon.
We have so many freaking cables about here.
We don't have too many. They're quite
Yeah.
organized. You
Yeah.
did good.
Thanks.
Fucking every time.
I do try my best. I do want to look into getting a very long cable to connect the camera directly to my laptop. Now that I have the extra RAM in it, so I can just record it directly.
Yeah.
So I can get better fucking resolution for starters. And also so that it doesn't cut 30 minutes.
After 30 minutes.
Did I tell you why it cuts every 30 minutes?
Yeah, the little loophole. But
Yeah.
tell our glorious viewers.
Okay, so in order to evade taxes in the European Union, right?
God bless.
According to our standards here in the European Union, if a camera can record more than 30 minutes of consecutive video, that classifies it not as a photography camera, but as a video camera. And so every company is like, oh, well, we don't want to pay taxes because that's the difference. If it's a video camera, you pay more import taxes.
Tax is bad.
And they don't want to do that. So they limit the amount of recording on DSLRs to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It has the technology to do like fucking 2 hours at least. But they programmed them to do that so that they can avoid paying taxes. And I did look into getting one that isn't made for Europe, maybe like imported in. And then I seen the tax and was like, makes a lot of sense.
How much?
It was like fucking 15% tax. And getting it imported was already going to be super expensive.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not paying, like, because I was going to get one of these cameras because it's pretty decent.
Yeah.
And I was like, but if I'm going to get a new camera, I might as well just splash out for a fully new camera. And then we entered the vicious cycle of never buying anything because there's always something better.
It's roof. It's it's just the technological. As soon as you buy anything, it's already outdated.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
It's fine. I'm not mad at all. I'll get
love that
there.
little loophole. They were like, just make it record for 13 minutes. You're like, what? Just make it record for 13 minutes.
But we can do more. It's like, yeah, but
Shut up.
it's actually a DSLR.
Shut up.
So,
Shut up.
yeah.
I
Anyway, will we spin the wheel one final time?
spin it. I always forget it. Oh, look at it.
Look how aggressive it is.
Look at it.
Look at it. What could it land on?
You never know. The Walking Dead is still going. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it is, right?
Season 11 is starting in August, I believe.
Rick's dead, right? Who's it? Is it just Norman? Is it just Norman carrying it?
Listen, I don't fucking know.
Norman and Carol.
Do you want to know what I wrote down here?
Tell me what you wrote down.
Today I discovered The Walking Dead is still going. I was fully confident that this ended like 4 years ago.
I don't think it's going to end till it gets at least 4 more spin-off series.
Well, 2 down, 2 to go.
Yeah. So
And
Fear the
3
Walking
movies.
Dead. What's the other one?
I only ever watched Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I was reading through this headline, like the news article, because it's about the Rick Grimes movie and how they're still working on it.
Yeah.
You know, they're going through different drafts of the script and trying to make sure it's a great story.
What's the movie going to be about?
Rick Grimes and his like fucking life away from the main group.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he died. Oh, did he just leave?
No,
Let's
he
make believe.
like leaves and then he gets like his leg pinned like under a horse or something, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
And like he gets stabbed or
I
something
didn't keep
through the
watching
leg.
the shit.
Well, I remember when it happened because you know, whatever algorithm has remembered that I watched it when I was fucking 16. I was like, hey, you want to know what's happening right now? I was like, I haven't cared since Jeffrey Dean Morgan like batted a dude's head in, and even then I didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't care because he already killed the dude the fucking episode before.
Which
Glenn.
which is fucking insane. That whole show.
Yeah. I really like the first iteration of Rick being like this is a dictatorship.
Mm-hmm.
When I got to the third one, it was like, all right, stop,
Yeah.
pick one. But the first one where like he turned into just like an asshole and he was sick of everyone just complaining, and he like saved his kid by like biting some guy's throat out, and you're like,
Ooh.
damn. And then
Yeah.
he like goes back to being a little bitch again, and then he like goes back to being an asshole again, and you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like this motherfucker needs to stop.
Like I know that's how television works. Oh man, I feel so bad for that dog.
He's just vibing.
He's not having a good
How do
time.
you know? Maybe they just do that.
I mean, I know they make noise. But
Yeah.
I don't think they're meant to make that
Maybe they
noise.
just howl.
Yeah.
He's just howling. He's looking for the other boys, and they're not there.
Maybe misses his family. I don't know.
He misses Steve Irwin.
Arr, arr, arr.
Arr, arr. He hates those crocodiles.
Yeah, so apparently The Walking Dead's still happening. They're still making the fucking Rick Grimes movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that used to be a really good show. I used to really enjoy that.
Well, I mean, I think what happened was they had a great showrunner and then they fired him
Yeah,
because he was like, what if we put money into the show and made it good?
but that's like
And-
the cool thing to do. You get 3 good seasons of television, then you
Yeah.
fire your showrunner.
Oh, no, they did it after the first season.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but then you get them back after like a few seasons, for like oh sorry, and then it's not as good because they've already fucked it,
Yeah.
and then everyone's like, oh, he didn't make a difference, and then it shuts down. That's just
Yep.
yeah, every
Maybe
time.
they'll bring him back.
Maybe they'll bring him back. Maybe
Talking
they won't.
about bringing people back. I really
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. He's here with us tonight.
right now,
No,
and his new buddy.
No, I was gonna say, I think for I remember this. I was thinking about this earlier. I don't know why I'm like taking so long to pitch it. Okay, the guy who made the Fast and the Furious
Okay.
and made those characters and made that whole world should come back to direct the final 2. And that the movies, for no reason, go back to being about street level crime and stealing DVD players.
I'd fucking watch it. I just remember the last day. You know, in college when we were in editing class and we were learning about editing techniques and she was playing and stuff. The guy in that was the director of the Fast and the Furious.
What?
That was whatever guy that was on about the history of editing.
Yeah.
One of the guys they got in was
Like-
director of the Fast and Furious.
Like Rob Cohen? Is that his name?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was just I didn't realize that for like a while after. I was like, you're giving me the history of editing by the fucking Fast and the Furious guy.
Battery might have died.
You dead, buddy?
Listen, we could just do this bit in the dark, you know?
In the dark.
It's an audio medium.
We just like our camera just died, so Yeah, The Walking Dead is definitely still going.
Somehow. You know what's not going? Our camera.
Camera not going.
Not going.
Should probably like close up the old.
Yeah, round this whole thing out.
You got anything to say for our wonderful viewers today, and any any advice for them? Anything at all for those people that cherish your every word, that wait on it every week.
Arr, arr, arr.